Warning if you don't want to be spoiled. Doom: The Dark Ages is taking inspiration from the original Doom games because, as we all know, Doom peaked with H-Doom on the T83 calculator. Right off the bat, if you want to know if Doom: The Dark Ages is worth buying, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people judge their buying decisions on a $1 per hour of fun basis, and if you get this game for free, it lives up to those expectations. So in my situation, having received this for free from my wife's boyfriend, I must say I think this game is fantastic. Doom 2016 was run and gun. Doom Eternal was smoke, crack, and shoot back. Doom: The Dark Ages is parry and turn my headphones up real loud so I can't hear my wife and her boyfriend wrestling in the other room. Some franchises never know when to change. New Doom doesn't know when to stop changing. At this rate, Doom 4 is gonna play like Just Dance. The Doomslayer's gonna be popping that ass on the dance floor to Tay-Tay. Them removing 90% of the glory kills and replacing them with bumper cars is great because I love playing bumper cars with my wife's boyfriend. I like that they toned down the berserk mode to a slightly impolite mode. This is way better. Here's the old toxically masculine mode. And here's the new based mode.
You would like it if I called you Mommy's good boy. Are you Mommy's good boy?
Yeah, the soundtrack's a little weird in the new game, but we'll get to that later. I'm glad they're making this game less masculine, because after playing Doom Eternal, my wife's boyfriend started getting scared of me. After all those glory kills, all those chainsaw kills, a berserk mode where you fucking punch a demon's leg off. I hope hell is wheelchair accessible, bitch. God! I'm getting chubbed up just thinking about it. I might tell him that I'm banging my wife tonight. But Doom: The Dark Ages is so much better because it gets me back to being that sensitive guy. Let's not rip and tear until the job is done. Let's rip and tear into a Ben & Jerry's and talk about our feelings. Hopefully they add in a femboy Doomslayer skin later this year. Doom 2016 made you feel things. It made you feel powerful and strong and manly. This game makes me feel like I should play that game again. In Doom: The Dark Ages, we are back as Lizzo. Doom: Dark Ages is out, and all jokes aside, in today's quadruple A gaming market, even their worst game is better than most of the schlock that comes out today. The mechs, the dragons baby birding beams of hellfire down a monster's throat, it's just pure awesome shit in comparison to the last AAA game I played, where a very different monster was going down Yasuke's throat. And that's the last I'll talk about AC Shadows. No, it's not. Now, seeing as the mechs have no glory kills, you're more getting excited on the idea of mechs rather than the execution. Kind of like getting energized on the idea of cocaine rather than actually snorting it. But that's the last time I'll talk about glory kills, I promise. The flow of combat in this game is great until you go to do a glory kill. And if you're a little retired in the head, don't worry, because this is way easier than the last game. The learning curve in Eternal was a learning cliff. You either got it or you got motion sickness. I remember my papaw walked by me playing Eternal, and he said, "Oh, you're playing Doom? I remember playing Doom back in 1993. Oh!" And he died just looking at 3 frames of gameplay from Eternal, and he couldn't take it. Joke's on his dumb ass, though. In the Dark Ages, I'm doing everything he was doing in the senior home. Just playing frisbee and pickleball while grabbing ass and being slightly racist. And every time I worry that my T levels are getting too high, Doom Guy throws his Doom cheeks on the enemies instead of doing a really awesome takedown, and it drops my T level right back into Tesla owner ranges. Like those times when you're fighting this guy and you hit him with that shotgun, slap his ass off the mount, freeze him with the shield. Here comes the big finish. Bumper cars. You see what I mean, though? It felt really clean right up until I hit that glory hole in the combat where the glory kill used to be. And before you say, Flake, but the glory kills are still in the game, you get to see this shit 1 weekend a month with supervised visitation. I see these takedowns just often enough to resent their creator for taking the other 40 variants out of the game. How the hell do you put mechs in a modern Doom game and then not give them takedowns? I'm out here like a big ass chihuahua humping their leg. They removed the X factor of this game, and for what? So I could go play Ultimate Frisbee? I'm throwing my pre-Ozempic Doom cheeks on the enemies, and the only time I get a glimpse at a takedown is if I can get my whopper slaying ass high enough off the ground to do one takedown they let me keep. Whoever decided to make the game flow better by replacing the iconic glory kills with a clunkier, slower, unsatisfying, and unresponsive alternative is a genius. This reminds me of when I took the wheels off my car to make it go faster. Now, for all the people saying this game is slow, a lot of people are going to recommend that you turn this up to 150% in the game slider settings. But I just don't think that's enough. So what I did was speed hack the game to go at 4 times the max speed, so I might finally And for my fellow 70-year-old AARP card holders in the audience, if you were annoyed by the constant weapon switching in the last game, you don't gotta worry about that any longer. Because in this game, you only need one gun. The best gun in this game is the shield, and the best shield in this game is the super shotgun. You use the shield like a lawnmower to clear out all the pretend enemies, then you use the shotgun to shit on the real enemies harder than Johnny Depp's ex-wife shat on the bed. Just BAM! 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 That's 3 big BAMs! Now you gotta get new sheets. Even when they gave me the BFC, I said, oh, thanks, that's really neat, but I'm already the big fucking top. Hang on a second, I think my T levels are getting too high. Let me watch a takedown. Motherfuckers. Oh, there we go. No, honey, I hope you and Fabio have a great night out. Use my credit card. If I had to rank the shield on my official lawnmower tier list, I'd rank it at S tier, maybe even Mega Milk tier. Story. Remove all the dialogue. Nah, I'm telling you, I want only scenes of Doom Guy aura farming like Dirty fucking Harry. I want to make this a silent film. In fact, they make Doom Guy say one word. That's one word too many. Music. All I have to say is this. Now, if I had to rate this game on a buy, wait for a sale, or it's okay basis, I would say this is the type of game you get for free and go, hey, you know, for the money, it's not that bad. I had a truly incandescent time playing this game. 1 out of 10. Fuck you, you remove glory kills. Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimperers for buying me all this demon slaying lead. Fleek out.